Okay, so this is an Irish movie and a debut feature-length effort by Nick Rowland. And the story here deals with a couple of fairly young and fairly low-level criminals who live in a fairly small town where they basically act like they run the place. They're part of this larger crime family and yeah, crime basically runs in the blood. And I thought this was gonna be all about the criminal aspects and whatnot. And for a while there it looked like that was exactly what it was gonna be about. I also thought it was gonna be all about these two guys, played by Barry Keoghan and Cosmo Jarvis. However, this actually turned out to be something quite different than I expected, because the movie primarily follows Cosmo Jarvis's character throughout. And while it does get into all the criminal stuff and his criminal life definitely plays a large role in this, that's only a part of it, and this is actually mostly about his personal struggles. Because he's a father of a young special needs kid, and this is basically all about him trying to figure out his place in the world and what he wants his future to be, where his loyalties lie and how he can be the best father to his boy. And he's also very torn about it, and let's just say his decision making isn't always very solid. And that's what's at the core of the story here, that's what actually made it compelling. It also took a while to actually get to the more compelling stuff. It didn't start off that strong in my opinion. And initially I actually figured the story about his kid was just, padding essentially. Something to add a little bit of depth to his character, because a lot of movies do that sort of thing. But that's not it at all. It's actually the meat of the story, and without it there wouldn't be anything here. And I have to say that part of what made this so compelling was Cosmo Jarvis's performance. Because he's really good in this, and you can just see him struggling. And see how torn he is by just his expression alone. He doesn't need to actually tell you about it. And you know exactly what's going on inside his head by just looking at his face and his body language. And to me at least that was probably the single strongest element of this movie. Which is not to say that the rest of it was bad or anything, but most of it hinged on the central performance. And I'd have to say that most of the other characters, especially the seedy criminal types, well, they felt a tad bit one-dimensional and flat, basically like stereotypes. Now, they did work well enough, they did what they were supposed to, I guess. And the performances were really good, but overall there wasn't much depth there. Which I guess brings me to the more technical side of things, and I'd have to say that that was okay. Nothing stood out as being poorly handled, and at times it managed to get really intense too. So the direction and the editing definitely wasn't bad, but at the same time, I don't think this is a phenomenal looking movie or anything either. It's fine, but that's pretty much it. And I'm not really sure what else to say about this, but I ended up liking it a fair bit. It surprised me and turned out to be way more compelling than I initially expected it to be. But does that mean I would recommend it? Yeah, why not, but I wouldn't say it's a must-see or anything. So, maybe check it out, maybe don't. After all, I'm not your dad. But hey, what are your thoughts on this? Have you seen it? Did you like it? Let me know. And if you enjoyed the video, maybe give it a thumbs up or sub to the channel, because that would be fantastic. And if you'd like, you can also support me on Patreon or PayPal through the links in the description. And as always, I appreciate you and thanks for watching.